It's Wednesday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. We're having another windy day in Key West this morning. It's supposed to be pretty windy all day, but that's okay. I'll take it. Chicago is known as the Windy City, and the difference between Chicago and Key West is people say Key West has too many bars. Other people say Chicago has too many murders. I'll take bars over murders every time. Have you ever heard the expression, if you do, and then they'll follow it with something, your name is mud? If you ever wondered where that came from? It was after Dr. Samuel Mudd. He was the doctor who set John Wilkes Booth's leg when he was fleeing. After he killed President Lincoln, he broke his leg. And Dr. Mudd took him into hiding, set the leg, and set him free. Dr. Mudd was later caught and arrested for conspiracy in the murder of President Lincoln, and he was sentenced to prison. He was imprisoned out in Fort Jefferson, which is a national park, also known as the Dry Tortugas. Most people that come to Key West call it now the Dry Tortugas. A boat trip out to Fort Jefferson Dry Tortugas is one of Key West's biggest tourist attractions. It's an island about 75 miles off of Key West to the west of us. It's absolutely beautiful out there. Amazing snorkeling, great views. If you're into bird watching at all, they have all sorts of different species of birds that many I'd never seen or even heard of before. It's absolutely beautiful out there. When you tour the park, you can actually go into Dr. Mudd's cell. I have some friends, a couple who actually got married out at Fort Jefferson. The wedding itself took place in Dr. Mudd's cell. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You will know about every new listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors do. I find most buyers wait for a home to come on to Trulia or Zillow or Realtor.com or Redfin or one of those sites before they inquire about it. And the problem they run into there is by the time those sites put a home live online, it's usually been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video and you see something you like, you can call me right away. We can make an appointment to go see the property. And if you like what you see, we can have you under contract before most buyers ever even knew the home was available for sale. If you're not in Key West locally, that's fine. I've gone out many times and done FaceTime walkthrough videos with buyers, or if you don't have FaceTime, I've done a video myself and put it on YouTube as a private video where you need a password, and I'll just send you the password so you can see the video. Or I've also gone out and just taken a couple hundred photos and emailed them. When I go do a photo tour of a house, I go out of my way to find any negative things if I'm representing the buyer, because naturally, the listing agent and the listing and the MLS photos are going to show all the good features, but if there is anything negative about the house, it's not going to be mentioned in the MLS. So where I'm looking out for the buyer's best interest, I try to find anything wrong if I can as well. Hopefully there won't be anything wrong, but if there is, I do a pretty thorough inspection when I do the walkthrough on behalf of a buyer who's not here. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description down below. There'll be a lot more information on the homes, a lot more details on the homes, any unique features the home might have, things like room descriptions, room dimensions, photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If there happens to be a pool, or if the home happens to be waterfront, there'll be photos of the pool, photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage. It's just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and I update it every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. If you like this video, please let me know. Click that thumbs up like symbol down below. If you want to see more videos of this nature and stay current with the Florida Keys real estate market so you'll know what's being listed at what prices every day, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this every morning. We have 3 new listings to go over today. Before I give you the information on the listings, though, the state of Florida makes me cover the legal boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings, and I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. Some of them I'll give my opinion on, but when I do, I'll make it very clear that's my opinion. I'm going to do it on 2 out of the 3 listings today, so you'll be able to see an example of that. The first one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,180 square foot house on Patterson Ave in Key West's Newtown neighborhood. It's being offered at $960,000, which ordinarily would be a pretty good price, but this one, in my opinion, is extremely overpriced. It's a major complete renovation job. The first lines in the MLS description, if you look at the blog, keywestinvesting.com, you'll see it even says it's a renovation project. And if you look at the photos in the blog, you'll notice they don't show any photos of the inside of the house. That's usually a pretty good sign also that they don't want you to see the inside of the house. At $960,000, by the time you completely renovate it, you'll have way too much money into a house on that section of Patterson Ave. Patterson Ave is one of Key West's lesser streets, in my opinion. Then we go to Seidenberg Ave in Key West's Midtown neighborhood. This one's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,170 square foot house. It's on a double lot. It's on a 10,000 square foot lot, which most of the lots in Newtown and Midtown are 5,000 square feet. So it's on a very large parcel of land. But this one, too, is a fixer-upper renovation. This one sounds like it could even be a teardown. If you look at the blog again, you'll see in the description of the listing, it says, whether you choose to build your own home or renovate this. So that tells me the home's probably a teardown. And again, the photos that they show, this one, they do show a couple of photos of the inside. But when you look at the inside photos, you'll see it needs a complete renovation. And it's being offered at $1,625,000. Houses in that neighborhood on a double lot that have been completely renovated and even have a pool are selling around $1.5 million, $1.6 million. So in my opinion, this one also is way overpriced. Then we go up to Big Pine Key. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,204 square foot house on Violet Drive. It's in a subdivision called Eden Pines. This one is a dry lot. It's not on the canal, where the Lower Keys homes are usually known for being canal fronted. That's why most people want to go to the Lower Keys, is for the canal. But they do have a community boat ramp just about 1.5 blocks up the street from this house. It's being offered at $799,000. It's also on a double lot. It's on a 10,000 square foot lot. The house has a metal roof, which will lessen your insurance rates. It's being offered at $799,000, which is a very good price for a house on that size lot with the community boat ramp so close, even if it's not on the canal. $799,000 is a good buy for this home. And that's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, please call me at 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.